This is Will Robbie for IFC News. We're here just prior to a typical Barack Obama campaign rally. But what does it take to finance a run for the presidency? Let's have a look at fundraising in 2008.
The reality of it is those people that we're supposedly electing are actually spending 90% of their time raising money and running, and not spending a great deal of time actually delving into the issues and understanding them to represent us anyway.
Money has been increasingly criticized for interfering with governing.
Fundraising is appalling, and anybody who thinks that somebody who can pony up the big donation doesn't get an open door when they go up to the Hill to talk to somebody or when they want to go to the White House is just crazy. That's exactly how it works. We live in a pay-to-play country.
What's the problem with money in politics? The problem with money in politics is the implication that money brings influence, brings policy that's not in the interest of the majority of people.
So how do you raise enough money, but avoid the specter of cronyism? Broaden your base of donors.
If you're getting $100 contributions from 1 million people, you got $100 million. But what do they want? They believe what you say you want to do.
Candidates can raise small donations, which I consider to be less corrupting and less pernicious in their influence than big $1 million donations, more easily.
Technology has revolutionized the process of fundraising.
Somebody who has an impulse to give to a candidate no longer has to look around or ask a neighbor, what's the address where I send this, find an envelope, find a stamp, find their checkbook, get paper cuts on their tongue while they're sealing the envelope, remember to mail the thing. It's taken so much friction out of the fundraising process that now if somebody has an impulse to give, you whip out your credit card, a few clicks, and you've made your $25 or $50 donation, and it's done.
You can do serious fundraising today. Very hard to do it in 2000. Dean did a little bit in 2004. Now, Ron Paul can come along and do it on the internet.
Ron Paul set a record early on in the process, raising $4.3 million in 24 hours.
The internet is a new media. Everyone takes the concept and tells their friends and tells their friends. It's really viral.
The online fundraising model took off with Howard Dean's 2004 campaign.
The Dean campaign, we were pioneers, and we developed the first wood propeller and proved you could fly the damn thing. Over 4 years, YouTube, MySpace, Facebook, jet engines got put on the contraption, and it really flies now.
Barack Obama has made very good use of the internet and is able to monetize this popularity of his among an initial group. That's a good thing.
Howard Dean was able to raise $1 million in a matter of 2 or 3 days. Obama can raise $3 million in a matter of 24 hours. He can raise $1 million in a matter of an hour. We've never seen anything like it.
Early on, Barack Obama outraised John McCain by 4-1 with a huge number of small donors.
Why have the Democrats out-fundraised the Republicans to such a degree?
There is a level of just dispiriteness among Republicans that is so deep and so widespread, and the Democrats are so eager to erase the last 8 years that they're donating, they're giving.
I think Barack Obama could raise $500 million in the general election, while McCain is either stuck in public financing or of $85 million or trying to parse together $2,300 checks on a depressed Republican donor base.
Recently, McCain has criticized Obama for going back on his statement that he would use public financing.
Barack Obama's going to say, yeah, I did, and I am public financing. I mean, when you have millions of people giving you $25 checks, John, what do you call that? I call that public financing. You're going to take money from the federal government. I don't call that. That's public. That's a different kind of public financing. But I'm real public financing.
John McCain has clued in and is catching up. Recent reports show he's closed the gap, though it remains to be seen whether he can keep this up through the fall. For more on IFC's 2008 election coverage, Uncut, go to ifc.com.